time to delve deeper into tonight's hottest record. It belongs to Arctic Monkeys. It's called Body Paint. Matt Elders, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for the exquisite mobile phone positioning.
Yeah, I like to be thoughtful when it comes to it, so.
No, I appreciate the effort, sincerely. So let's talk about Body Paint. Obviously, the album's not out yet. Why did you choose Body Paint?
I don't know, we kind of did things in a bit of a weird order, because even live we've been playing a different one that's not any of the singles, so it's just like everything's a bit unorthodox now with how you like release music and when you play it and what you do with it.
You know, obviously you guys are sort of gently creeping back into the live arena. Reading and Leeds, no pressure.
Yeah.
Great way to come back. How are you feeling after that? Have you sort of, have you processed that yet?
Yeah, that's still being processed, I think. It's good because it's always like a celebration playing England in general, I suppose. And Leeds, we used to go there before we were a band. So it was definitely a nice way of starting it as well. It's like a homecoming thing, and it kicked off like the rest of the gigs.
Do you ever get those moments, like, I guess, in between recording records, where when you're going back to recording the records, you're just a bit like, hang on, do I still know what I'm doing? Is this...
I mean, actually, to be honest, this time, I thought it would take a bit longer for like the dust to blow off. But I was surprised how quickly we got back into the swing of it.
But you know, when it comes to the mistakes, the wonderful thing is we'll never know unless you say so. So just keep them to yourself.
That's the thing. I have to try not to pull a face when I make a mistake.
Yeah. Just style it out. Now, you recorded the upcoming album in 3 different locations. Mainly was what, you were in Paris, you were in Suffolk, and you were in London for a lot of it, right?
Yeah, it's because it was all done in little bits, and it's just the way it had to be done. I mean, we've always sort of like written in different places, and then usually we get together in one place and write it. But some stuff needs finishing off, and sometimes that's got to be like wherever we are. But yeah, there's a studio in France that we used for the last record that we just like go into. But Suffolk was like the main chunk of it all.
Do you find that like different areas get absorbed into what you're doing subconsciously?
We've done albums where like you're in the city doing it, and this Paris one, it's kind of like 20 minutes away from Paris, so you're not like in the thick of it. And the Suffolk thing, we like didn't even leave. It was like sleeping there, waking up, recording. But I could have been anywhere for that one. But when we've done albums in like London and like been in the city and done it, I think that definitely does have an impact. There's too much temptation to like not turn up the next day.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm glad you got some natural sunlight with this one. I want to talk about, I guess, the ambition of the songs. Like Body Paint, you know, it's so rich sounding, and I really love how selfish you lot have been, to be honest. I love it. Like, you know, I think look, there's always an expectation when you've been a band that's been together for a long time, and people might get used to you in one way to just do that because it just pleases everybody. But you guys have always been very like, this is what we're doing.
It's true, and I think even though a lot of the music now is a lot more laid back for me as a drummer, this one I get to have a little moment at the end, and it's just like Al's doing a solo, then I'm doing all this mad stuff. Like that's what I meant by that song sort of encompassing the record. Like it starts not like that at all, and then at the end we get to like wig out a little bit and have our moment.
Amen. You all get to be Beyonce, basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's always been from the beginning. That's all we're trying to do.
I knew it. Matt, thank you so much for your time, and we're going to play it again. Tonight's hottest record. This is Arctic Monkeys with Body Paint.